Well, if 2 tons is good, 3 tons gotta be better, and 4 tons would be twice as good.
Hey guys, happy Sunday. Just kind of dinking and dunking around today on this Sunday, hanging out with the family, not doing much. But I was thinking about something. I was watching a video. I think it was Ted's video today, anti DIY HVAC, on how quality control on stuff's gone to shit. And it's not just equipment, which is what his was about. It was a package unit. Looked like a guy cobbled it together on a Friday, and he probably should lose his job for what he did on this brand new unit, brand new factory built right out the door. And they can't look at all of them. So, but it got me to thinking about some of the parts that we get now that are just, how did this thing ever get boxed and shipped out? I just don't get it. I'm going to show you one here in this video, just because I think it's the worst type, or the worst representation of this part that I've ran across, because I've installed many different brands of them and types, and this one's the worst. But it also got me thinking about how the simplest things can make you lots of money, right? So you can have a tool that cost you $1. You have a cheap little screwdriver that's made you, thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. A meter that's made you a ton of money. That brake over there, that little $300 brake. I always joke. Let me see if I can get that set back up. I always joke that brake has made me $1 million, and I bet you it has made me $1 million in my career, or at least pretty close to it. Yeah, so, and it's built well for $300. That thing's solid. I know I harp on that brake a lot, but man, that's an awesome brake. But some stuff just gets off the production line that doesn't need to be getting off the production line, and this is a reputable company that makes this part. So without further ado, let's get to that. But I'm going to start talking about this stuff more because I've always been willing to spend more money on quality things, and it seems like everybody just wants cheap, just like my customers right now. Like that job I bid for. I mean, I couldn't. If my lowest bottom of the barrel price, and that would have been probably $45,000, and somebody's doing it for $24,000. And I get it; they probably get better pricing on sheet metal parts and everything else, but still. These builders, they want to take a low bid from their subcontractors, mark up with their profit for doing absolutely nothing but finding you, and pass it along to the consumer, and the consumer's none the wiser. So, yeah, I really hate builders. I really do, man. I really hate them, and I'm going to quit bidding. I'm going to quit even talking to them. I'm going to say, unless you want to do a quality job at my price, go fuck off, to put it bluntly. So anyway, let's check out this part. It's pretty laughable, really. Alright guys, I was just kind of going over some of my old stock here. So I got this ICM 517 surge protection device, surge protector, and I installed one of them. Yes, made in the USA, that's good, fine and dandy. I installed one. One of the biggest problems with it, and I got it out of the box here, is it's got this removable cover on it, right? And it kind of keeps you, if you want to mount it on a disconnect, if you're mounting on a panel, this stupid door hits. I think they tried to do a workaround on that and give you some spacers or something, but I don't know. And then I tried to tighten the lock ring on it, and it's almost like these lock rings, they made these threads too small, so they were like spinning without tightening. It was really annoying. So yeah, I only installed one of them. That's all I'm going to do with these piles of junk. But it's the ICM 517. But here's the weirdest thing. Here's what I don't understand. Okay, why does it have this removable cover? There's nothing serviceable in here. Why did they make it with a removable cover? You get in there, it's the unit itself. You're not going to pull this out and put it in a different weatherproof box. Maybe they figured the factory box that they put this in is so convoluted that you're going to want to take the guts out and put it in your own box that actually works. I don't know, but just kind of weird. Don't buy these. I just buy the simpler ones, the little Intermatic ones. Supco makes some good ones. Something that'll just mount on your disconnect or on your unit a lot easier. But yeah, ICM 517. Big thumbs down from me.